Good day guys and welcome to South Africa. Today we are having a big task to fulfill. So from in there, the canteen room, we have a huge alligator snapping turtle called the big boy. And the big boy today is being moved from the inside of the canteen outside to its new enclosure. So the only problem that comes with moving the big boy is the fact that we don't have a proper container. So someone will have to take it with their own hands and carry the big boy from inside to the outside without getting bitten and hopefully without dropping it. It's gonna be wild. Let's get him. Oh, come here. There you go. Check out this Savannah monitor lizard right here. They're not commonly found in this area, but this one was like a pet, you know, so people keep them and sometimes they don't know how to keep them. You can see the leg on the left side. It's like a little bit damaged there, unfortunately. We don't know what happened there, you know, so people just give them to us like that, and so we try to make it as healthy as we can. Now it's actually feeding again. When we got it, it didn't even eat, so now it's like feeding nicely. And it's a beautiful lizard. If you look at the skin here, you can see it's shedding. Like all reptiles, of course, they shed their skin. And this doesn't come off in like one solid piece like with a snake usually, but they shed it like here and a little bit there, and then they rub themselves against like a piece of wood, so it helps them to shed. Now in the wild they would be a little bit more defensive than this one here now, because it's like kind of used to humans. You know, lizards are actually quite smart, and this species here has also been proven to be able to count to 4, which is wild. So nowadays a little bit more calm than a wild one, but still they can bite. You see how I'm holding it? I'm never putting my hand in front of it, and when they bite they chomp down, and they have an incredible bite force and also a lot of harmful bacteria in their mouth. So if they bite you, might as well just cause inflammation of the heart and also other serious injuries. You know, you might as well just go to the doctor after taking a bite from this lizard here. And they also have a forked tongue just like snakes, so they can smell 10,000 times stronger than us, and the tongue is obviously forked so they can pick up the scent, so from which direction it's coming from. Beautiful lizard here, the Savannah monitor.
That you're going to climb in from this side slowly, you're going to approach it from the back, always from the back. You're then going to have your...
Now it's time for moving the big boy. This is a over 40-year-old alligator snapping turtle that used to live in this enclosure inside the snake house. But now we have a new beautiful outside enclosure for this massive turtle. Now when it comes to handling potentially dangerous animals like these, it is extremely important that the people involved know exactly what they have to do. One mistake here and the big boy will chop a hole right into my leg, or even take my hand right off my arm, no problem at all. Their jaws are made out of razor sharp bone, and they have one of the strongest bite forces of any living animal today. Just as important as not getting chopped is that the turtle itself is moved quickly with a minimum of stress and without dropping it. Dropping the turtle could kill it easy. Oh, it's like pushing my hand off. And grabbing it is easily said than done, believe me. Its skin is slippery wet and it's obviously alive, so it moves and tries to escape with all of its force. Now I'll hand it over to my good mate Silence, who happens to be one of the best reptile handlers in the entire world. Still, he will see that it's not an easy road to control that snapper. Watch out and hold it tight, Mr. Silence. And check out the size of that mouth. You might be able to spot that pink part of its tongue that looks just like a worm. He will wiggle his tongue to attract fish into its hungry jaws, and then they're locked down with massive force. It's like a lure. And this specimen might seem like a big one to you, but in fact it can go over 1 meter in length and well over 80 kilograms in weight. Whoo! And like all reptiles, they never stop growing and always grow until death comes.
Problems? What problems you have? You want the strong man to come and do it.
Big boy.
Okay. Do you want? Come. Okay. Let's get this animal in its enclosure.
Come, look.
So I'm gonna drag it there.
Okay. Because it's pushing and using its legs are very strong over here. That's what's happening.
I'm gonna take it here.
Don't let it fall. It's using its legs, and once you lift it up, it'll be okay. A lot of strength. Go. Strength. Let's go. You okay?
Yeah.
If you need to rest, you rest, eh?
Sure. Look at the big boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh no, okay, now it's going crazy. And now watch those jaws, Mr. Lars.
Watch your legs. Yeah.
Oh, that was close. Almost got my leg.
Well done, Lars.
That's the big boy. And now one distraction and...
Yeah. See, you drop your guard so quickly.
See, it's turning around now, you see that?
Well done, yes. Oh, my foot's gone.
The big boy is in. Woo! And now I present to you the release of a 4+ meter African rock python that we caught recently because it was on someone else's property. Now here at Kinyonga we have a 24/7 catch and release program where we catch reptiles from people that find them in their backyard, for example, and then release them later again far away from people so they won't run into a conflict with that animal again. And now even though this python, like all python, is non-venomous, you wouldn't want to take a bite from a specimen this size if they have 100 needle-sharp back-curved teeth that will rip all your blood vessels right open and they will penetrate straight to the bone. And check out the strike range of it. Whoo! Okay, nice to this one. And now you can see it's enjoying life again. Good luck out there, Mr. Rock Python. Now a lot of people constantly ask me, what is your favorite snake species? And it's really hard to pin that down because honestly I like them all, you know, and every species has something different about it that makes it incredible, you know. But one species that I have really like a lot of love for is the snouted cobra. And that is because the snouted cobra is the first ever snake that I handled that was venomous. So when I handled the first time the venomous snake that is snouted cobra, I was very like nervous and stuff, you know. But once you actually touch him and you realize, wow, you know, it's not biting me, it's not killing me, you like start to create a love for them, you know, because you see like this is a highly venomous animal, and it's so gentle to me, you know, and it doesn't kill me, doesn't bite me, you know, they just calm, you know. And this is like an animal that I work here with every day. Probably I work with the snouted cobra more than with any other snake here at the snake park, and this is why you know, I just love him so much, you know. Really cool animal there. Amazing species of snake, Naja annulifera, aka a snouted cobra. So you can tell me in the comments below which is your favorite snake species, because I want to know. And also make sure to like the video and to subscribe, because we got some like really incredible wildlife encounters coming up out here in the African world. It's gonna be really wild, it's gonna be incredible, so make sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss out on these ones. They're gonna be epic. Alright, so my name is Lars and I thank you for watching this video, and I thank you for joining me on this journey. As I said, many more adventures ahead. Thank you.